Hi, I am making this video because I think I just want to kind of diary my journey that I will start because it hasn't started yet. But I recently, um, what do you say? So in February, um, me and my husband um, found out that we were pregnant, and um, I was my first appointment. I walked through the door home, happy. The appointment went fine, um, and I started bleeding. So I kind of freaked out. Um, but before this, we also had a miscarriage in November. So this last miscarriage would have been 4 miscarriages. I had 2 miscarriages before my 6-year-old. I have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old and an 11-month-old. Um, I so my last miscarriage in November, it wasn't too crazy, although it is, but it was not like this one. I miscarried and I bled out on my own. Um, and that was it. And then doctor said we can get pregnant again the beginning of next year. So we found out we were pregnant in February. Then I started bleeding and called my doctor. I went to the ER, checked my HCG levels. Um, I, it was okay. The next week, my doctor wanted me to check my HCG levels again, and I did. And I did. I checked him again, and I remember um, waiting for the results. I was at the hospital, and I was waiting and waiting. I was worshiping in the room. I was praying. I worshiped. It was a long time too, and I worshiped the entire time. And I was just praying, just to see my levels go up. And finally, the doctor came in. My levels went up fine. Um, I went to church after that because my family was there practicing for an Easter production. And I went in so happy. I was like hugging my friends. I was so excited. Like, what a miracle. And so then after that, um, I had a follow up with my doctor. And the nurse checks the heartbeat. And she's like, I'm picking up something, but I'm not sure if it's yours or the baby's heartbeat, which was annoying. And so the doctor comes in right away saying, I'm sorry, but you're miscarrying. And I'm like thinking, well, didn't she pick up a heartbeat? And she's like, no, that was your heartbeat. I was like, oh, well, then why didn't she just say that? But, anyways, um, and she told me she's gonna do an ultrasound. I had to go to the ER, do an ultrasound. I did that, came back. She's telling me there I'm about 10, 11 weeks. Um, I I have symptoms, I guess, as a molar pregnancy, and so that was kind of in like the works of what she was saying. And so she's like, um, let's do a DNC this time. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine because I don't want to do it at home again on my own because it's so traumatic mentally, physically. It's the worst thing ever. So I was like, you just, I'll go to the doctor to have surgery, and which it's still traumatic mentally, but it's just to do it at home is just horrible. And so I had my surgery, which was fine. My IV which hurt way worse than anything. Was really sad too because she was like, this time there was a fetus. So the last time I miscarried, it was only placenta formed. It wasn't a baby. So, you know, so it was like before surgery, and they're like doing these little tests just to make sure, like, I'm not well pregnant, like a baby, a live baby in there. So, so I asked her. She's like, no, it's no, but there is a fetus, and I was like, okay. Um, so had the surgery, it was fine. My recovery was fine in the beginning, and then later on in the week was kind of horrible. It was kind of, cramping and bleeding, blood clots and stuff, which was hard. And so had a follow up after that, and my doctor told me that she diagnosed me with molar pregnancy, and this was a complete molar pregnancy. And before my appointment, I've been doing my research. There's not that much research out there for this kind of stuff, which is horrible. It's really, really rare to have. I've heard that it's literally just luck. There's nothing you did or, what caused it. I was thinking, oh, maybe we just got pregnant too early, and so it caused a worse miscarriage, but she said no. And so I had symptoms too of a molar pregnancy. My stomach was round. That's why I thought I was really far along when I found out, because my stomach was bigger than usual at 10 weeks. Um, And so I guess I've been doing my research a little bit, but my doctor kind of updated me on what it is. Well, there's a partial molar pregnancy and there's a complete. Complete is like the worst out of the sisters. And so um, what it did, it spread outside of my uterus, the pregnancy did, and which isn't good, and it spreads like cancer. So the next step um, is chemotherapy. Um, I am this week to next week, I will get the okay for chemotherapy, or she said the specialist might want me to do another DNC, which is okay. So I've been doing my research on chemotherapy and like molar pregnancy chemotherapy, and it's a lot. And, it's just been a lot mentally. Um, Losing the baby, knowing there was a fetus, is horrible. But I am just starting this journey. I'm just starting the process. Um, it's going to be a long one. Um, I think they say you're at risk for other molar pregnancies if I do decide to get pregnant again, um, which is horrible. Um, but God is bigger. God is, God has the final say, and I believe that. And I am trying to stay strong and know that there's reasons for this. I know God did not cause this, um, but I know He has His hands on me. I've been finally listening to worship music again, and I had a breakthrough the other day, and I just felt like God saying, He didn't fail me. He has never failed me. I have been through a lot in my life. I became a single mom um, 4 years ago, and um, I got through that. I got through that raising my two girls at the time. Um, I have an amazing, loving angel husband now that God blessed me with, and the man that I prayed for, he's amazing. We have 11-month-old together and almost a year, and he's amazing. He took the last miscarriage very hard, And this one was kind of like we're numb, but it's going to be a long process this time, and we're going to get through it. I have a lot of support, my family, um, my husband's mom, and um, my church family. I have a big church family. They have been amazing to me. They have been awesome. They have been checking on me every day, texting me, and it's just amazing to know when you're really going through such a horrible, horrible thing that you do have love, you do have family, even if they're not blood. And so it's amazing. My sister's been amazing, and I know God's got us. He's got His hand on us. Um, this too shall pass, and I have to remember that. And whatever God has planned for us in the future will be. So I just wanted to update you and start this video. I want to keep making videos, keep making more videos about this, just to spread awareness, because I feel like there's not that much information out there and about this, because I didn't really see too much. But you know, I want to start this and update you guys of what I'm going to be going through, and so yeah, I believe I will use this as a testimony one day and testify that God is good, even through war. But I will fight this battle, and I will come on the other end strong. Um, my number one priority is to be a healthy mom for the 3 babies that I have already. And yeah, okay, well, thank you. Hopefully I will update you with other information to my next video. Thank you.